Pressure is alive. Master switch. Starter is engaged. Throttle is 800. Fuel pump. We are back to off. Fixture. Engine gauges. We are coming alive. Try to get this set here. What that was.
So you should have on your nav logs, there should be the airport diagram, and that'll have all the frequencies on it you need. So keep, unless he didn't print it out for you.
Don't.
There you go, Chandler Airport diagram. 35.
It was 135, 225. Good on this one.
Niner, 6 inches of mercury.
Fresno, Chandler Executive Airport.
Automated weather observation, 1434 Zulu. Wind, 310. At 6 knots. Visibility, more than 10. Sky condition, clear, below 12,000. Temperature, 19 Celsius. Dew point, 13 Celsius. Altimeter, 2,996 inches of mercury.
Alright, we'll leave those.
Alright.
That we're turning
So
strobes
which
on?
one's which? So strobes had to be on whenever the engine's on. Well, more specifically, some type of anti-collision light system. Landing light doesn't need to be on until we go take off.
Gotcha. We have not reviewed that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more.
Big set. Trim
Let's get in the air while plenty of time to talk about stuff.
flaps are set for takeoff. We are over at the run-up zone.
Alright, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of little things, just don't worry about it. Alright. And you checked your brakes, right? They work?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ah, fuck. Forgot my sunglasses. It's gonna be brutal. Bitch. Ah, fuck.
Clear left.
Clear right.
I have a second pair in my bag if you want.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm not gonna contaminate your sunglasses.
Contaminate them. I don't even want to sit next to you then.
No. Fuck. Clear on the right.
Clear left.
Yeah, so the deal with the lights is you should have an anti-collision light system on whenever the engine's running, okay? Kind of a requirement.
Anti-collision being the strobes.
Let's be specific. So an anti-collision light system can either be the red beacon or the white strobe lights.
Got it. But it is not a landing light.
Yeah, it's not a landing light. So landing light doesn't really need to be on. Now this airplane is LED, so do I really give a shit if it's on? No. But probably if you're flying someone's plane that's like has an old conventional light bulb, they're probably gonna be like, no.
Stop burning my bulb out.
So it's just kind of a nitpicky thing. Like at work, like it basically the sequence of things is the nav lights are always on when someone's in the cockpit. That's why you'll notice like the red and green ones. Those are always on when someone's like when power is on the airplane. Okay. Whenever an engine is going to be running or getting started, the red beacon, right, the one on the belly, is on whenever there's an operating engine or intention of an operating engine. We don't have a red beacon on this airplane, so you kind of have to substitute that with the wingtip strobe lights. That's considered still an anti-collision light. Then when you get to the runway, then we'd fire the anti-collision lights, and then it's like boom, right? And you get the big white strobes on the end.
So it's communicating a little
and
bit
then
more.
usually more advanced airplanes, like right now you'd have a taxi light, right, that you'd put on. And of course that'd be on when you're taxiing, and then the landing lights come on when you take off or land up to 10,000 and they're off.
Huh.
Or 18,000, but accordingly. But I should note, actually, tell you too, though, that the manuals also say, though, that you can forgo the anti-collision light system if it procures and creates hazard to other people. So if you're out here and you're next to someone at night with the white stripes on, you can turn them off. That's
Got it. Just to give them a heads up.
yeah. No, just to like not be blinding them with light.
Oh,
Or
to
if
keep them off.
Yeah, or if
I
you're like
gotcha.
sitting on a runway and you're not taking off, you can turn the strobes off. So you
Gotcha.
don't blind people.
All right, brakes are set. Trim is still set. Flaps are set for takeoff. Mixtures to full rich. Throttle to 1800. Check the carb here.
So what are you looking for there?
Just a slight dip.
Okay.
And we're going to look for about 200. Got it.
What's the tolerance though? What is it?
175.
Yeah, cool.
And we are in the green. We got suction. We're making power. Throttle. Flight control. Alrighty. Ram flaps. Mixture for best power, fuel tanks. Plenty of it, we're on the fullest. Fuel pump on. So in this situation, you're saying keep landing light off even when we're taking off?
No, just before you go on the runway, you can turn on now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
RP's backed off. Down here. Okay, so a clock. We set that now, or is it airtime?
Like right as soon as you take off or right before you take off, doesn't matter. Or you can wait till you're right in the air. It's not going to make that much of a difference. What is going to make a difference, though, is your heading indicator.
Yeah, I'll get that on the
Okay.
runway. I mean, we can square it up here.
So the big thing that'll keep your heading indicator from getting fucked up is, what is this powered by?
Suction.
So if
for
you don't
idling
have
air.
any suction, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can bump it up. Look, now it's good. So just don't take the suction off. So
Gotcha.
075. That's perfect.
So I want to know where we're going.
Yeah, I'll run a timer up here for you. Don't worry about it. So clocks, and I'll run one here. So look, stopwatch, and when we take off, oh geez, I wonder what the fuck I was doing. Yeah, I'll start it right when we take off.
Okay, so we're going to be heading 315.
Yeah.
No, that's wind direction. Where's our heading?
Just keep going over, magnetic heading.
Magnetic heading of 203. And for a distance of 7.8. All right, so 203 is where we'll be headed.
Okay, yep. So as soon as we hit about 400, 500 feet, you can start. So 800 feet,
Yep.
400 EGL. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Chandler traffic, Tomahawk November 559er Sierra Bravo, runway 30, headed up for a straight out departure. Chandler. Clear to the right.
That looking good.
Ready to get here.
All right, ready when you are.
And just one more check on the gyro here. Or a little off, actually.
Yeah, it'll be.
Alrighty.
That ain't that accurate.
Got airspeed.
Oh, shimmy.
Alright, got not enough nose down there. And 55 and we're up. A little bit of wind here. A little bit of haze this morning.
Something like that. Actually, I think some of the better visibility I've seen in a while. Because look, you can see the mountains over there. A little bit, but usually it's kind of worse.
Alrighty, we'll start heading towards that 203.
Alright.
Fuel pump off.
Cool. So airspace-wise, what are we restricted to?
I believe we're still under the Class C shelf of 2500.
25, yeah, perfect. So let's get flight following. You want to do that? So I'll kind of walk you
Marty
through
usually
it.
handles it, so we need to get Fresno.
I'll have you do it. I'll walk you through it. So 19.6 is approach, right? So we'll flip over to that.
So we'll say Fresno approach, just our tail number and weight.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not busy, I mean, the cold call thing is good practice in theory, but like in busy areas, sometimes the cold call is kind of a waste of time, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Just kind of know what you need to say.
Especially with nobody on there.
Yeah, so it's kind of just a waste of his breath.
So we're going to be requesting flight following with the VFR flight plan?
Well, they don't handle flight plans.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later, but just say Fresno approach, Tomahawk 559er Sierra Bravo. It's a plane about 11 o'clock high, but don't worry about it. He's just heading away.
Approach bearing 410, Papa Charlie, VFR descent, VF Romeo.
So just wait, but it'll be approach Tomahawk 559er Sierra Bravo 1,600, climbing 4,500, just south of Chandler. You know, if you want to give him distance, he needs to know who you are, what your altitude is, where you are, and what your intentions are. VFR flight following Paso Robles.
Okay.
Or you're going to say Papa Romeo Bravo Airport.
Alright.
Probably easiest way. So give it a shot. It's nice and easy when you're ready.
This is approach, right?
Yeah. Just, yeah, you don't even have to say approach. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter, but if you want to, you can say that.
Fresno, Tomahawk 559er Sierra Bravo at 1-800. I just left Chandler to the south, headed to KPRB.
That'll work. See what he says.
We should have asked for flight following, right?
Yeah. That's all right.
Tomahawk 559er Sierra Bravo, Fresno approach. Stand by. I have a code in a second.
All right, so he's putting in the computer. So, yeah, so you see, I mean, you could cold call him, but like, really, there's no point, right? You just saved him some breath.
You're transmitting Fresno.
That's for somebody else. So, you have established radio communications with the Class Charlie controller, correct? So, you know, it doesn't matter, you keep climbing. So how long are we on this heading?
About 7 minutes.
Cool. Is that to get to top of climb too, right? So it's TOC. Perfect. So we should reach 4,500 in about 7 minutes.
Tomahawk 9er Sierra Bravo, squad 4511.
4511 for 9er Sierra Bravo, thank you.
Perfect. He's going to establish radar contact. He's going to tell you where he thinks your position is. And you can just say Tomahawk 559 Bravo if it sounds right.
Tomahawk 9er Sierra Bravo, radar contact. Fresno altimeter is 2995, seguing out.
905 and you're out at 2,500.
9er Sierra Bravo coming out at 2500.
All right. Just say 2,500. We don't use 2500.
Back to 9710, descend upon discretion, maintain 2,000. Advise you to get to your port in sight. Point it out when you get a little closer.
Okay, so we are headed to 4,500.
Yep. Everything in ATC speak is separated, you know, 10,000, 13,000, well, you actually say 13,000, but 8,000, 9,000, you know. So right now we're at what altitude?
We are at
ATC.
2,700.
Yep, exactly. 2,700 climbing 4,500.
Alright, we're at 4 minutes.
Wow, that thing's pretty accurate. He thinks it's right.
For our top of climb?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been trying to pitch for 70, which is probably what these are based on for best climb,
probably.
right?
Yeah, probably.
So, this format is just foreign to me, but I want to get ahead of it. We're going direct. Oh, it's 71 is what it's saying here. Yeah, that's perfect. Track talking.
Remember, as you go up, even though you're pitching for 70, your speed over the ground, right? Your TAS and your speed over the ground is going to increase in a no-wind environment, right?
And we're not really changing heading most of the way there.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty much direct. It's pretty easy.
Got all the guys picking grapes out there. You see all the dust.
Eesh.
Our first waypoint. Not waypoint, there'll be a check mark, right? Checkpoint.
Navion 3374 Golf, Fresno approach.
Distance of 13.9, but we're doing it in time.
As we go up, you can lean the mixture back a little bit.
Gotcha.
So as long as you'll feel actually if you lean too much,
Good morning, Fresno approach.
it'll start to
421, Echo Victor 1000, and we're now direct.
probably right about there.
Calgary.
You can see your performance actually went up a little bit, so you're losing a little bit of power.
Altimeter is 299.5.
Just too rich.
Yeah, it's too much fuel.